Hi, Diana Lidstone here, the Entrepreneur's GPS, and I wanted to do a short video for you today about networking. And in fact, 11 networking tips that will help you when you go to either a networking event or a large conference to attract clients, to find suppliers, to do all sorts of different things. You see, networking was the way that I built my business very successfully. And it can be for you as well. You see, I now go to networking and I now go to networking events looking for speaking opportunities. So there are lots and lots of reasons to go to networking. So I want to share some of those tips with you today, okay? So the first one is go with an goal in mind. What is it that you want to go to this networking event for, or this large conference, right? So for instance, if you're coming to one of my shift events where there might be 100 or more individuals there in the room, who are you going to network with? Well, maybe you're looking to hire a team member, a bookkeeper, a virtual assistant. Maybe you're looking for a graphic designer. Go with a goal in mind. As I said earlier, I often go with a goal in mind to find out where I can speak, right? So go with an objective in mind, a real true goal. I heard a lady the other day say that she goes to local networking events and she sets out a goal. I'm going to speak with 3 women that I have never met before. Amazing. Good one. That's key tip number 1. Number 2, if you're going to an event, research it. Find out who is there, what the schedule is like, what it's going to be about. So if you're coming to my shift event, find out, where is it? Is it convenient to get to? Is it a large event? Is it a small event, right? What's on the agenda? How much networking time will there be? So you got to find out if those right people are going to be there for you. Good? Okay, that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, please bring enough business cards. I can't tell you how many times I meet people who don't have business cards with them. So if you anticipate that there's going to be about 100 people, make sure you've got a lot of business cards with you and that they're great business cards. Good? All right. Tip number 4, research the speakers. That's right. So again, if you are coming to my events shift, I always have at least 2 speakers. Research them, find out who they are, what they do, how they could help you. And once you know something like that, it makes it so much easier to actually connect with these speakers and make an impression when you do meet them. Good? All right, number 5, have a strategic plan. Have a plan in mind. Okay. You know what the agenda is going to look like now, how much time there is for networking, how much time you're going to spend maybe at the showcase, the sponsored showcase, right? How many of those people, you can look at the agenda and find out how many of those people actually fit into what you're looking for, and make sure that you allow enough time to find out more about those people who you at first glance think might be able to either help you or maybe you can help them, right? So go with a goal in mind and create a strategic plan. If there's going to be, if you're coming to an event like Shift, is there going to be some networking after? Is there going to be some networking before, lunchtime, etc.? Good? Okay. Another tip is if you're coming to a large event, you want to find out more about the training that's actually going on. What are the topics going to be? How are they going to help you, right? How can you actually make an action plan for the training that's going to happen? Good? All right, another one here. Number 7. You're going to be meeting a lot of people. Networking is about sharing your message. So my question is your message memorable? Do you have a memorable infomercial? So here's a quick way to create a very memorable infomercial. So you say, I help and then you fill in the blank, who it is that is your dream client. So when you hear me talk, you'll hear me say, I help coaches, consultants, healers, and other service-based entrepreneurs, okay, to do blank. So what are 3 outcomes or 3 results that you help your ideal client achieve? Okay, I'm going to say mine. I help coaches, healers, consultants, and other service-based entrepreneurs to make more money, work less, and to create a simple strategic marketing plan. Good? So just keep it simple, but make sure you have a clear message and that it is memorable. All right, number 8. If you are going to an event and you can ask the host how you can support them more. So I would love it if somebody came to me and said, Diana, what can I do to help you make Shift events more accessible to more people? How can I make Shift event, how can I help you make it a better event? Well, there's lots of ways that you can help people, the hosts of an event, make it a better event. So one way is to volunteer. I have some amazing volunteers at my events. That's one way. Maybe you can offer a door prize or a freebie to the participants. Maybe you can stuff if there's a swag bag. Maybe you can share something on social media for them. But what can you do to help the host of an event? Doesn't matter, it could be a small event or a large event, right? Good, okay. Number 10, tip number 10, bring the right supplies to an event. So if you are coming to a networking event and it's after work and you know that the people are kind of dressed down, well, maybe you dress down a little. Or maybe it's just the opposite. Maybe they're going to dress up. Maybe you need to put on your high heels instead of your cowboy boots, right? You need to dress for success for the event. You need to be prepared. Do you have a name badge? Do you have your business cards, a pen, a paper, a notebook? What is it that you'll need to make that event extra special and a success for you? Okay, so we've covered 10 tips. Number 11, this is a big one. You ready? It's big, this big, is prepare your follow-up. How are you going to follow up with those people that you meet at an event, at a networking event or an event like Shift, right? So are you going to schedule coffee dates with them? Are you going to schedule discovery sessions with them? Are you going to follow up on social media? Are you going to send them emails? What are you going to do? Send them a postcard? There's lots of ways to follow up. So those are my 11 tips to have an amazing networking event that you attend. Whether you're attending one of my Shift events upcoming or whether you're just attending a local networking event in your neighborhood. Either way, I hope you have a successful networking event that brings you clients, prospects, speaking events, and whatever it is that you want. Bye for now. Take care.